Got our morning dance music on. I'm getting my props together. Hi, Scotty.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We'll get started in about 1 minute. 1 minute till yoga.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Uh-oh, last one.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Hi,
You
Ashley.
can jump right back down into your seats.
Good morning, everybody. So, as many of you know, and I don't know many kids who don't know that song, but that was Jumping and Counting. And we played that this morning because I know that is one of your top 5 favorite songs that we normally play at the library, where we jump, we learn how to count, we freeze. It's a lot of fun. So today we're going to be talking all about things that make us feel good. And grown-ups call that self-care. And so all yoga today, we're going to be doing some self-care moves for ourselves. Now, my name is Miss Veronica, and I work at Warren County Public Library, and I do yoga there every Thursday with Miss Cecily at 10 a.m. And then Miss Laura Beth, she does yoga at the Bob Kirby branch every second Friday at 10 a.m. And so when we open back up, we really hope that we see you there. It's so much fun to do yoga together. And so, because it is a little bit past 10 o'clock, I'm going to get my homemade bell out, which is my coffee mug today and my spoon. And I'm going to ring it. And that bell sound is a lot higher than the one that it makes when I do it with my bowl. That's really interesting. Maybe with your grown-up, you could go around your house and you could test different things to see if the bell sound is higher or lower, depending on what you use. So, we always warm up in yoga with our head, shoulders, knees, and toes song. And I started doing this song on my bottom so that you guys can see me better. So I stretch my legs out really nice and long so you can see my toes. And I have my hands out. And I want to reach way up high and stretch first and wiggle those fingers, get them nice and awake. And we're going to practice. So we're going to show our head, our shoulders, our knees, wiggle those knees, and then we're going to reach all the way down and tickle, 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 tickle those toes. And now for a little tougher, our eyes, our ears, our mouth, and our nose. Can you wiggle that nose? Okay, I think we're ready to start. So let's get our hands ready. I'm going to start on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. Eyes and ears and mouth and nose. Head, shoulders, knees and toes, knees and toes. And I want you to finish with a big tickle on your toes. We love to tickle our toes. We love when our grown-ups tickle our toes. I think that's the best part of that song for me. So much fun getting tickled. Now, I do want to know how you all are feeling today. If you want to drop your child's name in the comments, and if you want to let me know how you're feeling, I put how I'm feeling up in my description. I'm feeling quiet, although you probably couldn't tell, and I'm feeling very calm too. So that means I'm relaxed. I'm kind of ready to go, but chill. So let me know how you are feeling too. I would love to see it. I hope that you're happy, but it's okay if you're sad. There's no shame in that. Now for today's yoga activity, I wanted to play toga. Now normally when we're at the library, I give you all pom-poms, so little round pieces of fluff, and you have your toes. And we use our toes to pick up the pom-poms and put them in a cup or in a different space. And sometimes that can be a lot of fun, and sometimes it can be kind of hard. And so if you have a grown-up that is around that can help you, just ask for their help if you get frustrated, okay? And so I don't have pom-poms at home, surprisingly enough, but I do have some random objects. Now, if you don't have pom-poms, all you'll need to do is to find some objects that are small and that are lightweight, because the strength in your toes is not quite as strong as the strength in your fingers, and so they need to be a little lighter. So I found a lighter that I use for my candles. I found a hair clip, some chapstick that I use and don't mind putting my toes on, and then last but not least, I stole this cat toy from my cat. She does not know that I have it. It's a little beaver. And so that's what I'm going to be using to play toga today. And so all you have to do when you have your objects is you are going to sit them in front of you. You're going to have your toes out. You're going to be sitting on your bottom. We're going to take our hands. We're going to put them right by our sides so that we don't use them. And then we're going to use our toes to pick up our objects and move them around. And you're going to see how many you can pick up without your hands. If you do need your hands to help, you can do that. You can place them right in your toes, pick them up and move them. And if you need a grown-up to take your ankles and help you move things around like this, that's also okay. There's no wrong way to play toga. And that's what makes it so much fun. And when you get really good at toga, you can start trying to pick up heavier things, like I have an orange here. Now this will be funny because I will be eating this later, but I'm going to pick it up with my feet and I'm going to place it to the side. Now that's one of our favorite yoga games that we play together when we are able to come into the library, but I wanted to make sure that you all knew you can still do that at home and practice gripping with those feet to improve balance, and also it's just fun. So earlier I mentioned self-care, and I said what self-care is when we do things that make us feel good, that are fun. Sometimes when we get sad, that's what we need to make us happy again. And so first we're going to get our wiggles out, because I know we've been sitting a lot, so I want you to wiggle your shoulders. I want you to wiggle your arms and make big waves with your body. And then I want you to even wiggle your knees really, really fast. Let's make a butterfly and make our knees go up and down. Awesome. And we'll go faster. And we'll go slower. That is perfect. Now I have some of the wiggles out of my body too. We're going to do some yoga poses that are all about feeling good, whether it feels good to our body or makes us laugh. And we're going to start with 2 silly breaths that I love. And I know that you all love too, because every time we do them, you guys just crack up. And so the first one is our bunny breath. And this is best done facing your grown-up, okay? Because we're going to try to make them laugh. We're going to take our hands and we're going to put them right up on top of our head like bunny ears. And you can make your ears floppy. And we're gonna wrinkle our nose up. We're gonna take a big breath. And then we're gonna let it out like a bunny. If you made your grown-up laugh with that, give me a thumbs up. I would love to see it. Let's try it again. You put your hands on top of your head and go. Now, for our next breath, we're going to do crocodile. So we're going to stretch our arms out and we're going to put our hands together just like this. We're going to take a big breath in and we're going to let it out. Let's try that one more time. It feels really good. Big breath in and let it out. Awesome. Now it's time to move our bodies just a bit. We are going to do something called rocking and rolling. And it's exactly what it sounds like. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see me a little bit better. But I'm sitting on my bottom. Let's try this one. I'm sitting on my bottom and I have my hands right behind my legs. I'm going to rock all the way back. And then pull all the way back up. Now I did that without using my hands to help me back up. But if you need to use your hands, you can. But let's try it first without, okay? So let's rock all the way back. And all the way back up. Just like that. And when you get used to it, you can go even faster. Just like that. And that feels pretty good on your back. Now this time when we rock back, we're going to grab our toes. And we're going to hold on to them just like in Happy Baby. Okay? So 1, 2, 3. Rock all the way back. Grab those toes. And rock all the way back up. Awesome. Now, our very last feel-good position that we're going to do is called rock pose. And so we're going to curl up very, very small. And when we do this, Miss Veronica always says, I want you to hide your eyes. I want no peeking, no peeking. And we're going to curl up very small. Now we're going to stay like this. We're going to be very quiet so no one can see us, no one can hear us. And I'm going to count to 10, and then we're going to pop back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, don't peek, 7, 8, 9. Uh-oh, what comes after 9? 10. If you were able to stay down for the whole count of 10, give yourself a big pat on the back. If you weren't, that's okay too. This is all about practice. And one day you'll be able to stay still and silent for the whole 10 seconds. Now, we are about to end our yoga together today. I love this time of week because I love getting to see you all, and I know Miss Cecily does too. I am always listening to music, and I wanted to make sure that I gave you all some music to listen to at home. And so in my description, I put our preschool playlist, and I have 2 songs I would like to recommend for you all before we do our Take 5 breath. So the very first one is for if you're really, really wiggly like we were this morning. It's called Jumping, Hopping, and Bouncing, I believe. And it's by Jim Gill. And then the other one for when you feel more quiet and calm like I did this morning is called Don't Need Sunny Skies. It's really, really good. I hope you guys check that out. If you do, please let me know in the comments on this video. Now, Miss Tamra always tells you all about Take 5. And that means we use our 5 senses to make sure that we feel good and calm. And we like to use this when we don't feel good or calm at all, and sometimes just because. So if I were upset, I would want to use my take 5 so that I could feel a little bit better for my self-care. And so today, I'm going to be using my orange. Last time, I used a basil leaf. So with my orange, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to look at it. I'm going to look at all of its skin and its color and its shape. I'm going to feel it. I'm going to squeeze it, and it feels kind of soft but firm, very, very smooth. And while I'm feeling it, I'm going to listen. And I can hear my fingers on my orange. It sounds very, very soft and quiet. Now let's take it in our hands and make a little cup and smell. Yep, definitely an orange. Smells very citrusy. You should talk to your grown-up about other things that might smell like citrus. And so we looked, we listened, we felt, we smelled. I think it's time to taste the orange too. So let's see how fast I can do this. Take the peel off. And Miss Veronica can peel a mandarin without ever breaking the skin. It's one of my hidden talents. And let's see what this tastes like. It reminds me of orange juice. And so we did our take 5 today with a mandarin orange. It was delicious. And now we can go back to feeling quiet and calm. I hope you all enjoyed today. I hope that you do your take 5. I hope that you listen to music. And I hope that you feel fantastic with your family this weekend. We miss you all so much. And I will see you next time. Bye.